Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. Nathaly, Raya here, and welcome to today's video. For today's video, I'm going to be doing a little get ready with me. We are in Amsterdam, and I'm sure you guys have been noticing that we've been traveling a lot. So I have been on the hunt to perfect a bag with only the makeup that I need, that I find necessary for me to come up with a really fast makeup routine, since we're just always on the go, especially when we're in new places and I need to get ready for the day. I don't want to take an entire hour just to do my makeup. Also, since we are traveling and most likely going on airplanes, I wanted to find a little small makeup bag where I can fit just absolutely everything. So I'm going to be showing you guys all the things that I take with me and how I do my makeup. But before we continue, if you're not subscribed, make sure to subscribe down below right now. Also, make sure you click that little notification bell button. It's right next to the subscribe button, so you guys don't miss out from any of my upcoming new videos. And if you would like to follow me on Instagram at Nathaly Raya, that's how you can find me. Okay, so this video is going to be a little bit different just because I am in a different place, not in my regular setup, and I haven't filmed a video like this where I just sit in front of the camera and talk to you guys. I honestly think that I have perfected my makeup routine. This is the bag that I take with me when I'm traveling. This is just like, I want to say I got this at TJ Maxx in Arizona. So I honestly, I have so many makeup bags, including like the Ipsy small ones, big ones. This is just like the perfect size to me. It is a little bit big, and you might think, well, of course you could fit everything in here, but I am talking about absolutely everything in here. You're probably like, what the hell are you talking about? Including my straightener, like it fits in there so perfectly. I also have some makeup removers in there and my Aveeno wash right here, and then I have more lotions, razors, my deodorant, which reminds me I gotta put a little bit of this on. This one smells so good. This is the Secret we'll just leave it right there. I actually got this one from Target maybe 1.5 years ago, and I honestly still have it. I actually don't use this on the everyday. This is just my travel deodorant. You guys know how big deodorants can get, so you can find one that is this small. For my hair straightener, this is the Balani mini one. I actually got this when I bought hair extensions maybe 3 years ago. I no longer have those hair extensions, but I definitely did keep this straightener just because it is the mini one and I could take this everywhere with me. I mostly have my hair curled mainly all the time, at least like wavy, so I could definitely do that with my straightener. When I am home, I do use a wand, but when I'm traveling, this is the one that I take because my curling wand is a little bit big, and also my regular straightener one is really big, so I like taking this little small one. And it also comes in a little Balami bag just for safety reasons. Also, when we're in a new place, when we're traveling, I try and wash my hair before we leave, and then the next day when we get there, I style it. I usually do like a little wavy moment. Right now it looks a little bit plain straightened, but this is kind of like what I like to aim for, so it looks like I have a little blowout moment, and it lasts like this for like 2-3 days. I honestly don't even go the third day. I only do 2 days like this. For the most part, we only go for a weekend, either Saturday and Sunday, and then that's it. So that's perfect because I'll wash my hair before we leave, and then I'll wash it again when we come home. If we're staying in a place for more than 2 nights, I definitely do take my own shampoo and conditioner so I could wash it and then style it the next day on the third day, which I did do that on this trip. But let's go ahead and start with my makeup routine. Also, before I forget, try and find a comb that's a little bit smaller. I used to have like the bigger bulky ones and I would always take them with me, never really use them, but I found this little small one and I think it's just really cute. It's small, it doesn't take up a lot of room, so key. Oh, I also forgot to mention, I love how it has this little front pocket because usually that's where I keep all of my jewelry, and it's just a perfect place to keep it safe and literally all together, so you have everything together. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to start off with is the Aveeno Daily Moisturizer. This has been my ride or die. This has SPF 30 and I just honestly cannot even live without it anymore. This video is going to be a little bit more relaxed. I'm literally just hanging out with you guys. I've done this makeup routine so many times that I'm just like pretty good at it and pretty fast also, which is the best part. Phoenix hate waiting on me. So the first thing that I'm going to be using is this Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define. This is in the shade C5, and I am going to be applying this on this cheek. I feel like this cheek is my problematic area. I have a lot of acne scars on this one, so I try and put a little bit more on that area. I also have one right here, usually where I have like my darkest spots. I'm gonna be honest, I haven't been covering my under eyes as much. I feel like I'm growing into them. I have the worst under eyes, but I haven't really been covering them. I kind of put a little bit right on the bottom where it's like the darkest, and I don't even bring it up. I actually bring them down. I can honestly already put that away because I do not use concealer after this, which is insane. I am currently using a brush for my foundation. I wanted to substitute the Beauty Blender with a brush to make it easier because I feel like it's a lot faster, but honestly it's not working out for me. But it is a great way to spread it all out, which makes it even better. For my foundation, I am currently using this Juvia's Place Full Coverage Foundation. This is the I Am Magic Velvety Matte Foundation. So when I got this, this was actually one shade darker than my skin tone, and now it is like 2 shades lighter than my skin tone right now, just because I do have a tan. I went crazy when I was in Arizona. I got suntans from left to right, so bear with me, this is light, but I do set it with a little bit darker powder and a lot of bronzer, so it all just comes back. So I'm using the brush just to spread it evenly, just because I feel like with the Beauty Blender, I'm just like there for like a good 2 minutes. So I'd rather just spread it all around. I haven't said this on this video, but on my vlogging one, I did talk about my eyebrows. I actually got them tinted. I did them myself before I came to Amsterdam, and it's been a few days, so the tinting has like left, but I left my eyebrow hair like super dark, so right now they just look perfect. I'm currently obsessed with them, which is even better because I don't have to do much to them. I don't have to work on them as much. So now that I have my foundation literally all over the place, I'm gonna go in with the Beauty Blender and really press in the foundation. I kind of try and stay away from the eye area. Okay, to set the face, I am using the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Skin Perfecting Micro Powder. This is in the shade Medium. I've been using this so much. I just press my Beauty Blender in there, and then I start off with the under eyes to definitely set this into place. I'm not creasing as much as I used to, just because I used to apply foundation all over the under eyes, and then I would go in with the concealer, just obviously to brighten up the eyes. But since I'm no longer doing that, I'm not getting any creases, which is 100 times better. So with this, I'm literally just pressing it into my face to make sure the foundation is good to go. Okay, so I am now done with that. I am excited to show you guys this next part, just because this has absolutely everything that I need. This is the Tarte. I don't even know if it has a name. I don't know if this has a name, but I mean, I'm sure it does. I just cannot find a name for this, but I'll tell you guys the names of the eyeshadows that it has. It has Daybreak, Sunbeam, Explore, Dusk, Earthy, Tropical, Crystallized, Glacier, and Daybreak, which I already said that. This shade right here has to be my favorite, which I want to say this is Explore. Not sure. Oh damn, this is my foundation brush. Okay, yeah, we do not want that, so let's switch it up a little bit. I am taking my contour bronzer brush, and I'm using that shade, and I am just gonna use this as my bronzer. So usually I carry a bronzer, an eyeshadow palette, and a highlighter, and this one literally has everything. So this is the only thing that I use for the rest of my face. So literally that tells you how much this makes my makeup routine a lot simpler, just because I'm not carrying all of these extra products that I no longer need, because this has it all. When I say I use this for everything, trust me, I use this for everything. Okay, next I'm taking this little small brush, and I'm going in with the exact same shade, and I'm going to use this for my nose contour. I always start in the bottom, just because obviously it has a lot of product, so I don't want to like go into the sides and put a lot of product in it. So I've asked you guys if you guys contour your nose, and a lot of you guys said you don't because you just don't find any real reason to do it. I am obsessed with doing this. Like, if I don't do this, I just don't feel as comfortable. So the thinner you make the lines, the better, or like the thinner your nose looks. So that's what I try and aim for. So without dipping this back into the eyeshadow, I kind of bring it into the crease just a tiny bit. I give it a little bit space, like that much space from my eyebrow. Okay, and now I'm actually going back and dipping into the same shade with the same brush, and I'm going to be using this for my entire eyeshadow, and this is going to be the only eyeshadow that goes into it other than the highlighter later on. Literally just pounding this into my eye. Also, the way that I apply my eyeshadow, I no longer wing it out. I kind of do like a circle down. I've just been currently obsessed with doing it that way. So when I'm right here, I just bring it down a little bit. And I used to be so careful about the bottom line, like not to drag the eyeshadow completely down, but lately I'm just like going for it. Like, this is actually a really big brush for the bottom, but I've just been finding it to work. And then I don't go all the way, I just go halfway. So once I have the eyeshadow on, I switch on to a bigger brush, and this is just going to be to diffuse it. I do apply a little bit more of that eyeshadow on this one, but since this one is a little bit more fluffy, there's not going to be like any harsh lines, so it just makes the eyeshadow look a lot more smoother. I feel like I do carry a lot more brushes with me in my makeup bag than products. Whatever is left on the brush, I like to put it under the lips. I've told you guys before, this gives the illusion of bigger, plumpier lips. Okay, there you go. So my face is starting to come back to life, looking a little bit more like, she's cute without a lot of makeup. I don't think I have forgotten about my eyebrows. Like, I used to use a really thin angle brush with a little bit of either pomade or the eyeshadow, like an eyeshadow kit, and that would just take so long. So now, hello, I am just brushing them, and I am using a regular brown pencil. And I have just been filling in the eyebrows without giving them any shape, because like I said, I already have the shape that I need. So I just go through it super fast one time, and then I comb them out. So I do bring this little small brush, and I use this for my inner eyes. I take this shade right here, which is the lightest one, and I put it right on the inner eye, just a tiny bit. Now this one is matte, it doesn't have any highlighter, but what I like about this one is that it literally brightens up my eyes without it looking like I applied something to it. It just blends in so good. Next up, I am taking the highlighter this time, but just the tip, and then I am applying it right on the inner center. I also use this exact same one to do the highlight on my nose. This is literally my favorite part. And then I'll put some right up here, and I will take this little guy and kind of blend that out. Then I curl my eyelashes and apply some mascara, and my camera battery is dying, so I gotta try and hurry up. For my mascara, I am using the Tarte Be You, and I just go. We're gonna let that dry. I got some mascara on top. If you guys ever get that, please let it dry and then go ahead and remove it with a little Q-tip. Okay, my camera died. I charged it for like 5 minutes. I really didn't do anything. I finished putting mascara on my eyes, and then I put some on the bottom. I try to stay away from this area now, so I literally just put some on this side of the bottom. I'm gonna go back in with the highlighter, the same one that I used for the inner eyes, and then I'm using this type of brush right here, and then I am lightly putting it right here. for my lips, I am using the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream. This is in the shade Anthens, which is number 15. This has been my go-to. It's just like a really pretty nude, lightly pink shade, and it just makes them look like my lips are actually this color. And then finally I go back with this little guy in my big powder brush and blend it out a little bit, and then also go through these highlighted areas, and we are done. So there you go, that is my everyday makeup routine. Alright guys, I am gonna end today's video right here. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a huge thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not subscribed to join the Raya family, and I will see you guys soon. Bye guys.